Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Saturday. Absolutely gorgeous here. North Naples, Florida. Wiggins Pass. Up at the north end of Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. Got some beautiful pink clouds in the sky here. Earlier, we saw some beautiful colors, our first light. Absolutely gorgeous. Go back and check out that video if you get a chance. This is part 2 of my Saturday morning beach walk at Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. We're going to hang out up here at the pass for a little while longer, wait for the sun to rise. Watch these colors evolve. Good morning, Karen. I'd say probably 8 out of 10 times we see some pretty stunning colors up here in the morning. Kim, I will let you know for sure. Look at those clouds. Wow. Little pink puffs up there. Oh my goodness, look down here to the south. Look at this big pink monster down here. Wow. That's actually a huge cloud down there to the south. The tide's still coming in. High tide at Wiggins Pass here is around 7:50 this morning. There's where our sun's going to come up. Got our little snowy egrets down here waiting for their breakfast to come by. A lot of times when I'm walking here on the beach, I'm walking backwards. There's all kinds of little obstacles here. It's like right here. You know, we get these pieces of old dead trees that break off and wash up on the beach. So if I'm not careful, I'm spending a lot of time tripping over these things. And it changes all the time. With every tide change, something different washes up on the beach or gets exposed. Thank you for the stars, Mr. Starman. Randy, good morning. Robin, good morning. We got a pretty good sized ledge here now, pretty good drop off. Looks like some of our beach up here has been getting chiseled away. Again, it comes and goes. See if we can see that sun popping up over the trees this morning. A lot of clouds on the horizon. See if that sun can burn through them. Surprises me sometimes. I'm not expecting to see it, and boom, there it is. That big old fireball in the sky. Go back and watch video 1. Oh, beautiful this morning. Absolutely glorious. Gorgeous colors over there. Absolutely gorgeous. All those oranges are Florida oranges. Good morning, Elizabeth. Happy Saturday. Sunrise again today. The official sunrise in Naples is 7:01. So shortly after that, we'll see the sun peeking up over the trees, if we can see it through the clouds. It's looking like it's coming up right over in there. See that little bright spot down there? You can hear all the birds flying around me, feeding here. I hear the church bells ringing. The church bells just started ringing, so that means it's 7 o'clock. Awesome. Looking out into the Gulf, out the pass. Couple minutes now, and we should be seeing that sun if we're going to see it. Our friends over on Florida's East Coast are already seeing that beautiful sunrise. Thank you for those stars. Connie, good morning. Oh, it's beautiful here. Did you see that photo I posted at about 6:15 this morning up here at the pass? I usually get up here around 6 o'clock, This morning it was about 6:05, and I hang out, take a few photos. Sometimes I'll record a video of our very first light up here to share with everybody later. It's usually dark when I get here, but 6:15, it was beautiful. Check that photo out. Has some beautiful little pink clouds. All right, Mr. Sun, where you be, mister? Elizabeth, have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's getting brighter. Getting brighter over there. You know, I got to get in the habit of checking birthdays. I never check birthdays. I don't get notifications when it's a friend's birthday here. So I trust if it's anybody's birthday, you'll let us know if you want us to know. Also, prayers. Anybody needing prayers, please don't hesitate in sharing your prayer requests in the comments here. That's what we're here for. We're here to support each other. That's why we call ourselves a family, a beach family. If one of your pets needs some prayers, share that. We all love our fur babies, or scaly babies, or feathered babies, whatever they might be. I saw something poke it out of, it looked like maybe a manatee poked its nose out here in the pass. I was looking over to my left. I don't know, something popped up. Could have been a fish jumping out of the corner of my eye. That I just caught in the corner of my eye. Look at that. That's where it's going to be happening. I think it's up. Right in there. Behind all them clouds, you can see it. You can just see the sun there. See it? Still beautiful. Mine. Is he gonna be able to burn through all that? Hey James, good morning. Glorious. Glorious, glorious. You got something fun planned for Saturday? Anybody going to the beach? Anybody wishing they were going to the beach? Football. Yep, Daryl and his football. Oh, Rose. Don't use that kind of language here. Rose says she has to go to work. Sorry, dear. Unfortunately, Florida Power and Light wants their money. I know how that goes. Boy, that channel marker out there is just glowing. It is so bright from the reflection of the sun. You really can't tell here with the camera. It won't adjust, but it's on fire. On fire out there. Oh, the sun's burning through now. Now it's burning through. I got up a little higher. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Finally made it. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Lord. Here we are again. Thank you for the stars. There's the star right there. The real star is the person that created all this beauty for us. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wow. I love my sunrises. I love my sunsets. As I always say, I'd love to be out here for sunset. If anybody's got an extra seat in their buggy and is coming out to Del Norwegans for sunset, let me know. I'd appreciate the lift. It's amazing how that just burns through those clouds like that. Wow. Remember when the sun wasn't too long ago? It was right over here, right on the edge of that building. It was coming up between them, and then you kind of moved behind it. And it was coming up over here. Look at it now. Our days are getting shorter. Pretty soon I'll be walking the beach in blue jeans. Wow, I don't like that. I don't like those cold mornings here when it gets below 40. That's too much for me on the beach. I do it because I love yous. And I love my beach, but when that wind is blowing, it is not pleasant. Fortunately, that doesn't happen too often. Oh, dolphins. Where are our dolphins at? Man, I'd love to see our dolphins swimming by here. Wish I could figure out their schedule. That would be awesome. Thanks, Daryl. I appreciate that, my friend. Daryl, another one of my star men. Hey, don't forget, if you are a subscriber, if you're a subscriber to my Southwest Florida television page, you're going to get your name put in a drawing for one of those illuminated sea glass wreaths that Donnie made. Last month, our friend Beverly won the wreath. I'm hoping when she gets it, she shares some photos of it. Hope she hangs it in a nice place. But if you are a subscriber to my Southwest Florida television page, you're going to get your name put in that drawing for one of those wreaths. There's about 101 subscribers right now. You need to have your name in by August. You got to be August 31st by the end of the month at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. My time, 6 p.m. August 31st. You need to have become a subscriber to get into that drawing. There's a lot of subscribers that your subscriptions have run out, and I'm sure you're not aware of that. But you can tell if you're a subscriber. It has that little, I think if you look at Daryl's name right there, that little green, it's got a heart in it, I can't tell. That little green thing, I think that's the subscriber. Rose has one. See, Rose is a subscriber there. So that's how you tell if you're a subscriber. She does do beautiful work. Donnie is very, very talented with her wreaths. There's shell wreaths or sea glass wreaths or shell lamps. Oh man. She's working on something really cool now. She's making a shadow box. That is really, really neat. She says that's her therapy. Oh, God bless her. I appreciate her therapy. She was on early this morning. She sent me a picture of that shadow box she's working on. I didn't see if she popped online with us here. I'm assuming she did. You are cool, Daryl. All right, we're going to start our walk down the beach in search of pirate treasure, mermaids, sea monsters. Who knows? Maybe some dolphins, submarines, manatees, shorebirds. I'm not even going to say shells. The shelling has not been that great here lately. I don't know why. Ever since the dredging, I think they got buried. They'll get better one of these days. Part of the problem is my eyes are getting kind of weak. I got to get surgery, and I'm gotta wait for that old Medicare to kick in. I'm sure I gotta do a few other things. Ugh, getting old sucks, but it beats the alternative. I'd rather be getting old than laying, well, I'm not going to be laying in a box, so I don't know where I'll be. I haven't decided where I want to be yet. My ashes, I could really care less about my ashes. What's important is where your soul goes, where your spirit goes. That's what you got to worry about. Who cares about the old vessel for it? Good morning, little snowy egret. Lords, good morning. Two things are happening up here at the pass. This beach here, all this beach here is pushing its way north. It's expanding. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But at the same time, this little point over here is getting a little smaller. It used to be probably over to here, and that's getting knocked off. But this beach is all in here. It's getting pushed out. So who knows how far out it's going to go. That's all was part of the plan when they did the dredging. They pumped this sand. This sand's coming from down the beach, making its way up here. So when they dredged out the pass, they put the sand down in areas 4 and 3. And the sand is making its way up the beach now and widening the beach. Most of us were skeptical when they were doing it. I know I was. I was like, really? Is that going to happen? But it is happening. Mother Nature, they actually predicted what she was going to do. Now, if we have a hurricane or something, all bets are off. But when I look back here, you see, that is where the beach was. All along in there. That's where the edge of the beach was, over there. All over in there was the edge of the beach. So it's happening, slowly but surely. Look at that. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Mother Nature will do whatever she wants. Sometimes we think we got her figured out, and then she goes and throws us a curveball. Heading out for a morning on the water, maybe a day on the water. Usually everybody tries to get in early afternoon to beat our showers here, but So I wonder if they're going out for a 3-hour tour. The famous 3-hour tour. Oh, that's sweet. Got your kitties curled up with you, Daryl. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning. Now we're just starting to make our way down the beach here in North Naples. Temperature's probably around 80. Water temperature's 87. The tide's, we're getting close to high tide. Pretty soon's high tide. Sun's just going to be coming up over the trees here in the park soon. We're still up at Wiggins Pass, up at the north end. I'm procrastinating, dilly-dallying. Just love it up here. Takes me forever to get moving and get going down the beach. It's quiet here for a Saturday. A few boats going out, but I really expected to see a lot more boat traffic here this morning. It's a nice Saturday morning for the fishermen. Hey, Nancy, good morning. Happy Saturday. Nancy and Pete. Oh, another Nancy. Good morning. 2 Nancys on this morning. Nancy with the Y, Nancy with an I. Beverly Etheridge, good morning. Papaw, good morning. Happy Saturday, Papaw. Always a pleasure having you on here with us in the morning. I think by the looks of things here, Official high tide at Wiggins Pass was 7:51 this morning, but that measurement's taken upriver over by the Coast Guard station by the marina. So it's probably high tide now. Wasn't a very big difference between high and low tide. There's a boat moored offshore of the park down at the south end when I came in this morning. I don't know if it's still down there. I don't know if it was a sailboat. Couldn't tell in the dark. Might have been a sailboat because I think it had a light on its mast. Let's see if it's down there and what it was. Oh, thanks for the stars. It's a little bit calmer the last couple of days here. If it quiets down, that water will get really nice and clear. Linda, good morning. At one spot here, right when I get up, right around this corner, I lose the connection. I don't know why. What causes that? Other than lousy service. There goes another boat. Another boat heading out into the Gulf. Brad, good morning. More fishermen heading out there. Running kind of late. Out heading out at the crack of dawn. That was me. And there they go. Listen to those engines just sucking down that fuel. Oh, this morning when I was walking up here, it was remember, it's dark. There's no light here. There's no sun yet when I come up here, and I was coming up, and I was walking up, I just out of the corner of my eye, I saw these tire tracks over here. I'm like, oh no way, we got a turtle. I just saw these little grooves in the sand. That's all. I just saw the indentations. I got all excited for a second. Thought we had a turtle. Came up on the beach, one of our loggerheads, but nope. Like I said yesterday, you know, there's a chance one could come up now, but it's better that they come earlier in the season. The earlier they come, the better. The less chance of the nests getting destroyed by a hurricane. Because the worst part of our hurricane season is just beginning. This is when we really got to start keeping an eye out for hurricanes. August, September, even November. So it's best that they get their eggs laid and hatched and on their way before that happens. Thanks for the stars. I go around this tree here. The bottom's really uneven down here. There's a drop off, little ledge. Easier just to walk around here. Goodness, we've had a lot of erosion here. Looks like a lot of new erosion. And it's hard to tell without any sun. There's no shadows, but you can see this little ledge over here. When I was talking about ledge, there's a ledge in the water that drops off. There's one up here on the beach now too. Peter, good morning. They cut down a couple of these pine trees that were dying. I'm glad they left the ones that were alive, though. They do provide a nice perch for our ospreys, although I don't see any up here right now. Look at that beautiful, beautiful blue sky. Wow. That is gorgeous. Walk through a spider web. That's the other thing. When I come up here in the mornings, I'm pretty much the first one on this beach in the mornings, and I'm always walking through spider webs. Yeah, it keeps me on my toes. It's interesting. As long as I don't go in my mouth. Something was just here along the shore and swimming out, a big fish or something. Darn it. I just saw a little pattern in the water. It's probably a snook. Could have been a shark. We do get sharks swimming along the shoreline here. This is a no swimming area where I'm at anyway. There was something came in right over in here, and it was just making its way out. It didn't break the surface. I just saw a little like pattern in the water. just like a little circle moving out. We've seen sharks here during my beach walks. Not too often. I'll catch one during my live feed. So I'm being caught. Mostly black tips are what we see. But there's bonnet heads here, tiger sharks. I think there's definitely nurse sharks. We've seen lots of nurse sharks. I don't know if there's any lemon sharks here. Over on the other coast somewhere, I heard they just caught recently a 12-foot hammerhead. That's a that's a big shark. Those are nasty, those hammerheads. Sharks generally tend to feed at night, so I probably wouldn't advise you to go swimming in the middle of the night here. I do find myself out in the water sometimes early in the morning just before sunrise, and I'm thinking, what am I doing out here? But I believe when my number's up, my number's up. It's all in God's hands. From here north, no swimming, fishing only. This is the north end of Area 5 beach, the north end of parking lot 5. There's plenty of signs all along here. When you're coming out, there's signs along the beach. There's signs coming from the parking lot. Pretty obvious that this is the no swimming area. Yet some people just don't get it. And then behind me, from here south, no fishing. No fishing. Now there's not a whole lot of signage saying no fishing down there, so people do come. Visitors, first timers come and throw, cast a line, and the rangers are nice. They'll just explain the rules, remind them, hey, fishing only up at the north end. They don't want bathers getting tangled up in fishing line. Very, very simple. Or fishing lines breaking and hooks out there where the swimming area is. Simple rule, easy to understand. There's plenty of beach here to fish on. You can go down to the south of here on Vanderbilt Beach and fish anywhere you want. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are hearing more about sharks on the news. Hearing about great whites. We do have every now and then a great white shark makes it into the Gulf of Mexico, and you hear about it. The ones that they have with the radio transmitters on them. It's amazing how far those sharks travel. You never would have, I never would have dreamed of a great white being out here in the Gulf of Mexico. But it's a fact. They've been reported out here. But that is the last thing I'm worried about eating me. I'd be more worried about that flesh-eating bacteria than a great white shark. Man, where are our dolphins? This is just getting bummed out not seeing dolphins. Thank goodness there's some serotonin here to cheer me up. Hey Sherry, good morning. Happy Saturday. We had some lightning out in the Gulf this morning out there where those clouds are earlier. Before the sun came up, there was some flashes out there as I was making my way up to Wiggins Pass this morning. What do we have up here? You see what I see? I had a feeling it was going to take off, darn it. I had a feeling it was going to fly away. There's a great blue heron, darn it. I was coming up on the beach as far as I could to go around it. He was eyeballing me the whole way down here. I haven't seen one of those in a little while. I was seeing one every morning up at Wiggins Pass, and it disappeared. I've seen it in the same spot, and it would just hang out with me there for about 20 minutes in the morning, every morning in the same spot. I didn't bother it. It wasn't bothered by me. Barbara, good morning. Happy Saturday. Oh, how are we doing on time there, Peter? It's probably getting around that 50-minute mark or so, isn't it? 50, 55, I don't know. I spent a lot of time up at the pass this morning in part 2 here in this live feed. There we are. 56 minutes. All right. I'm going to start up another live feed. I'll be back with live feed number 3. Remember, be sure to go back and check out the colors in number 1 in our first live feed this morning. Beautiful colors. That first light. Beautiful. Hey, thank you for the stars. Remember, if you like what you see, send some stars. Stars are greatly appreciated. Tips, hugely appreciated. I can't tell you how much the tips help. That's what gets me through every day. Not that I get a tip every day, but it's those tips that take care of all my little bills every day. If you'd like to send a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, and I do appreciate it. And those of you that are subscribers to my Southwest Florida television page, thanks for making that commitment and decision. And above all, thanks for being a friend. If I don't see you later, have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.